Okay, so attempt number 2. I mean, the first box of Capcom, I did damage it trying to be opening it up. Oh man, seriously, like the cardboard is not like that thin or something, but somehow I'm always messing this up. Okay, let's see if I can open it up. Be very gentle, Wicked. Let's be very gentle. Seriously, like I don't know what's going on with this, but how do you open this up to by side? Yeah, there we go. There we go. I didn't mess up the box this time. Okay, there we go. So I do love what they're doing when it comes to these Taito and Capcom Edition, giving them their original colors. I also managed to just unbox it without destroying the second box. Yep, I'm learning. But in here we're finding the cable, and this is a Type-C cable, a very long one. Yep, there we go. And okay, everything what you're going to need beside a charger. And the charger, I think it's just going to be a normal 5-volt, normal phone charger. So what's the idea behind this? So first of all, let's chit chat later on about the cartridges and the solution, because there are different kind of way with Evercade to play and collect. And this idea of this product is that we're having a very cool pocket device, so called the Super Pocket, and having all of the, let's say, features of the previous models, or most of the features. So it's just a cheap solution for around $60. We have an option to play all kinds of games, including 18 games with this particular model. That's a new thing they're doing. I've seen it with previous products of theirs. Nevertheless, we're having 4 back buttons. I already mentioned in my preview of Capcom, I am not the biggest fan of this. I have a very... I don't know how to hold this thing. I'm just going to be honest. If I'm playing with it and the placement is not bad or something, they did absolutely an amazing job trying to place them and making them very ergonomic. But still, I don't like back buttons, or they are placed correctly or perfectly, or it's just my big hands. Volume control over here. We can remove this piece of plastic. It's just to basically cover this thing up, but you can add new games in there. At the bottom, we're going to have the on and off switch. And then the headphone jack out and the Type-C for charging. And yep, the speaker itself is at the front, having the D-pad, ABXY. So let's start. With the Capcom version, I wish they went for like maybe a wider model, having a 6-button layout. That would be so much more convenient. Then the D-pad, when you're looking at it, it does have a very nice, let's say, curve to it. And it is quite comfortable. The only thing I've noticed when you're playing some, let's say, Street Fighter, I want to do this. Okay, my camera just stopped focusing. Oh, there we go. I just wanted to do certain moves that is not necessary at this point, because some of the games I've noticed it's not super comfortable. So after that is done, here we're having the games that are built in. Bubble a Bubble, I think the first time I've ever played it was on the NES. And here we're going to get a lot of games that I don't know of. I've never played Shake and Pop, nope, never did that. I do Elevate Action from the Game Boy Classic. Then we're having Football, Champ, Growl, or Growl, how you pronounce this. There's a game and beat 'em up, I've noticed on the arcade machines. Operation Wolf, Puzzle Bubble, oh man, I love that. Reston, I can still remember the video of, I think it was Retro Ralph who made a video about the arcade machine. But absolutely a lot of classics. Next up, well, pressing the button over here will give you in the special menu, you're having the Evercade option. Now, from this point, we need to remove the piece of plastic and add ourselves the cartridge with Xenocrisis in here. Then we'll boot up the games. So with settings, we do have some interesting things can we change out. For example, the display, aspect ratio can be changed, and the shader and the scan lines. That's going to be the original ratio and none. Sound effects. I can tell you that this thing goes pretty loud. Language. The difficulty can be switched back to easy or normal if you want to, and the credits. But let's get into the games. Let's go to the Taito games and just enjoy yourself some Bubble Bubble to begin with. But I can tell you it will take a couple of seconds to load up the game itself. Nothing of an annoyance. Classic song. Absolutely. The overall volume is quite loud, and I must say that I am quite surprised by it, how good it is. I need to navigate through the fucking stage. Here we go. There we go. There we go. No, is he coming? So this is one of those games that I have never experienced as a child. I did play a lot of games in the arcades, But it's such a weird game. We have this Indiana Jones guy. That intro sounds so weird. But this game just starts that you can grab like a freaking missile launcher. Come on. Let's blow everything to pieces. Oh man, that's such a very cool way to start actually a game. Oh, it's empty. Now we're going to slap everybody with the rocket launcher. Okay, so I don't remember exactly when I first played this game. I think it was on my PlayStation because they actually ported this to so many different systems. My man, it's so cool. There's a cheating line with it to make it easier. But let's take a close look at the game Rustan. I can still remember that this game was also ported to Steam with a remastered version. And I can tell you this game is freaking challenging and a lot of fun. But sometimes purely frustration. I can still recall this part of the game. Oh, there we go. That is what I mean. You can't get hit, otherwise you're going to be start over from the beginning. This game is so freaking brutal. And of course, Space Invaders. That is absolutely an all-time classic. This is a game I don't really play in the arcade. I did play myself Pac-Man, Bomberjack, and many other ones. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, but this one I completely skipped. I think I played it the first time on the NES back in the day. Let me know in the comments, what did you ever play Space Invaders, and is the arcade version the first one you played? Let's see if I can shoot it. Oh, I just missed it! I'm quite surprised to see that beside the original that there is also this improved version. Or improved, completely different version. With a very nice grooving soundtrack. I dig this game already. Come on, there we go. Ah, yeah. Do we get an upgrade or what? Oh yeah, that is freaking awesome. Oh, I got hit. I lost my power up.